Some nights you fall asleep in minutes. Other nights it feels impossible even though you're exhausted. The reason isn't just stress or caffeine, it's that your brain and body are out of rhythm. Your sleep cycle depends on a built in 24-hour clock called the circadian rhythm, which controls when your body wants to sleep, eat, digest, and even repair muscle. When you go to bed at random times, eat late, or even scroll on your phone before bed, you're basically giving your body mixed signals all day long. Today we'll look at the science on how to actually fix your sleep naturally by working with your body's biology and not against it. The first step is the most obvious. It is the power of consistency. The single most effective sleep habit is also the simplest. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Inside your brain, there's this tiny region called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN for short. It's located in the hypothalamus and it acts like your body's master clock. The SCN coordinates hormone release, body temperature, and even sleep-wake timing. When you keep a consistent schedule, this clock starts releasing melatonin at the same time every night and ramps up your cortisol to wake you up each morning. But if you constantly shift your bedtime, like sleeping at 11 one night and 2 a.m. the next night, your internal clock never stabilizes. It's basically like living with permanent jet lag, even if you never travel. Studies show that people who maintain consistent bedtimes, even if total sleep time isn't perfect, report better energy, mood, and focus. So don't chase more sleep, instead chase regular sleep. Try setting a non-negotiable bedtime window, say between 11 to 11:30 p.m., and stick to it for a week. You'll feel the difference really fast. Elaborating a little bit more on the circadian rhythm. So your circadian rhythm is an internal timer that runs on roughly 24 hours. It syncs mostly to light, specifically sunlight hitting special cells in your eyes called intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells. These cells send signals directly to your brain's SCN, telling it when it's day and when it's night. In the morning, bright light triggers cortisol and dopamine, which increases alertness, motivation, and mood. That's why getting 5 to 10 minutes of sunlight within an hour of waking up can reset your rhythm and improve energy all day. As the evening approaches and light fades, melatonin rises, so your body temperature drops slightly and your metabolism slows, which are all cues for sleep. Any artificial light, especially blue lights from screens, actually disrupt this cycle. The brightness tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, delaying the melatonin release by up to 90 minutes. If you can't avoid screens, use a warm light filter, such as the warm light filter on your iPhone, or blue light blocking mode after 9 p.m. And also dim your environment to signal night mode to your brain. The next point is about food timing and metabolism. So sleep isn't just for your brain, it's when your entire body shifts into repair mode. But if you eat too close to bedtime, you're asking your body to digest food and rest at the same time, which again, it's not actually built to do efficiently. When you eat, especially large or high fat meals, your body temperature and metabolic rate increase, and that rise in temperature actually delays deep sleep since the body needs to cool down slightly to enter slow wave stages. Ideally, you want to finish your last meal 2 to 3 hours before bed, and this gives your body time to digest and allows insulin and your blood sugar levels to return back to baseline. Late night snacking also confuses your circadian rhythm. Your digestive system has its own clock, and eating late keeps it awake for longer. However, if you do get hungry before bed, you can go for something light and sleep supportive. A small serving of Greek yogurt, banana, or oatmeal all contain tryptophan, which helps make melatonin. Next, we'll be moving on to supplements that actually help your sleep. If there's one supplement that genuinely improves sleep quality, it's magnesium, especially in the bisglycinate form. Magnesium supports over 300 enzyme reactions, but its key role for sleep is regulating your nervous system. It helps activate GABA, which is a neurotransmitter which calms your brain and reduces anxiety. Many people are mildly deficient in magnesium because stress, caffeine, and processed diets depleted. Magnesium bisglycinate is bound to glycine, which is an amino acid which also promotes relaxation and has better absorption than cheaper forms like magnesium oxide, which is more so used for digestion issues. A typical effective dose is 200 to 400 milligrams about an hour before bed. Unlike sedatives, magnesium doesn't force you to sleep, instead it helps your body transition into sleep naturally by reducing muscle tension and stabilizing your heart rhythm. Try taking it for a week. I will leave a link to the supplement I use myself, and you will notice fewer middle of the night awakenings and a calmer mind before bed. So now I'll be going over why you should avoid melatonin. So melatonin supplements seem harmless, but they're often misused. Melatonin is a hormone, not a vitamin, so it's produced naturally by your pineal gland when it gets dark. Taking large doses like the 5 to 10 milligram tablets or gummies you see in stores floods your systems with levels far above what your brain would ever produce, usually around 0.3 milligrams naturally. Over time, high dose melatonin can actually reduce your body's sensitivity to it, making it harder to fall asleep without the pill. Think about when people take testosterone exogenously. Their body tends to produce less testosterone when they hop off of it, which is why a lot of people recommend not to hop on unless you're of age where your body doesn't actually produce that much naturally. So this is like the same type of concept. So let's recap what actually works in order to fix your sleep. So start with a consistent bedtime and wake time. Get sunlight early in the day. Finish eating your meals a few hours before sleep. Use magnesium bisglycinate, not melatonin. And dim your screens before 9 p.m. Remember, sleep isn't about chasing more hours. It's about syncing with your biology. Your body already knows how to rest deeply. It just needs you to create the right conditions. This is Biology Builder, where I break down health and fitness through real science. Please make sure to subscribe if you want to learn how your body actually works one system at a time.